Hey, this will be a video chart on ticker symbol EDXC. We will take a look at the daily time frame. Before I get started, I would like to note to please check my disclaimer. I've done this one once before, and the first time I did it was actually on this day here, and then the next day, very nice price action and went out and peaked at 11 cents before pulling back. But the key thing that happened during this pullback was very important within the world of charts and technical analysis, simply because it put in a higher low. And higher lows are important because without higher lows, you can't draw uptrend lines. And obviously, without uptrend lines, you don't have any uptrend. So that's been the theme with EDXC: is every time it's pulled back, it's been putting in higher lows. And then obviously today, not to state the obvious, but awesome value day, and important to go along with that is the price reacted accordingly. But before we even get to today's action and so forth, I just want to map out some support levels and what's been going on with the chart, which is ideal, especially for the overall chart and the long-term trend of things. So as I noted, the price moved up there after the last time I did it, and then on the pullback, you can see it came right down here to 0.06, and that's been a key level of support ever since. You can see, I'm not going to count the exact days, but multiple times the price bounced off it here, and then on April 16th again went down there and found support, and then had a very nice bounce off of that. So 6 cents is that where that new base was formed, whereas earlier, the other base was down around the 0.047. So higher bases, that's the name of the game. And then the other level of support, and what makes just a great example of how you want to see the price act, is this purple line right here. This is the 50-day simple moving average. And if you're familiar with charts, you know that there's two what I call godfather moving averages, that being the 50-day and 200-day. 200-day all the way down here, and you can see that one also now has a positive slope to it where it's moving upwards. But the 50-day here, very evident upward slope, and you can see that when this pullbacks happen few times, that is exactly where it's found support, and that's what you want to see. You want to see the price find support at key levels, especially these moving averages, and that's exactly what's been happening with this one. So right now the 50-day is valued at 0.082, so that'll be another important area of support. And then finally with supports, we have the 11-cent mark. As I noted at the beginning of the video, that's where it peaked out here, and then you can see two more times the price tried to get above 11 cents. So that was an important level of resistance, but this is now a level of support, and we'll talk about this one again. For that very reason, it was an important level of resistance, and you can see that today not only broke it, but just absolutely shattered it, closed well above it. So it was nice to see the price be able to break through an area where previously three times the price was not able to get through. But like I said, today not only was it able to get through, but it just hammered it and closed well above that level of resistance. So it's now a level of support. And now talking just about today's action, big volume, big price reaction. And I bring that up because lots of times you can see big volume and then you see the price either go sideways on those days or worse yet down. This was not the case today. Big volume and appropriate price reaction. So it was nice to see that when the buyers came in, the price was able to move up. Nothing more discouraging than seeing big volume come in and then just have the price barely budge or go down. So that obviously did not happen today, and that's what you want to see in regards to being able to figure out whether or not a price can really move when volume hits it. And all questions answered on that. When above average volume hits EDXC, the price certainly does move. Now in terms of resistance levels, I really have nothing for you. I'm pretty sure this was a fat finger trade, but even if this was, so let's just assume that the price did actually trade up there. The next level of resistance is not until way up at 20 cents. So anyway you want to slice it, we are in blue sky breakout territory. Like I said, if you want to count that as a resistance, fine, but still from 14 cents up to 20, as far as I'm concerned, that's at least a miniature blue sky breakout. But anyway you slice it, the price is in unknown territory here. That's a good thing, obviously, when you're above all these other previous highs. So it's one of those things where I'm sure it'll be setting off more scanners and radars as people like to see these sort of breakout plays. So as far as resistances go, you'll just kind of have to use your gut instincts for now, and we'll see where that takes you. But nice to see that this chart has been able to put in a new high, close at a new high, and most importantly, maintain these higher lows. I know sometimes it's not the most exciting thing to see pullbacks in higher lows, but in the grand scheme of things, in the grand picture, that is what you want to see for a healthy overall chart, and that's exactly what EDXC has been doing. And again, the easiest way to see that is just to look at this purple line here, the 50-day simple moving average, and notice how it's been able to maintain above it and bounce off it whenever the price has come down towards it. So if there are any other questions on the chart, though, please let me know. If not, enjoy your day.